You know, if there's one thing I've learned at E305, it's that Square Enix makes games full of sexy women who turn out to be men. You know, seriously, guys, stop making the dudes with the big swords pretty like a girl because, quite frankly, I'm tired of getting the crying game surprise after the first cutscene. With that aside, I sent G4TV.com's Laura Foy to get the scoop on the metrosexual men of Square Enix and Final Fantasy XII.
Square Enix, the king of Japanese RPGs, has gathered together all its spiky-haired heroes, multi-horned deities, and strange monster chickens for what they say is its biggest year ever at E3. Let's dive into its bag of tricks.
Come on.
A couple of days ago at the Microsoft press event, it was announced that the Final Fantasy franchise will make its first debut on an Xbox console. But the fanboys were soon hosed down with an ice-cold reality. What Xbox 360 fans are actually getting is the elderly Final Fantasy XI, which has already appeared on the PlayStation 2 and the PC. But hey, it's a start, right? Much as they like to think it is, Final Fantasy is not the center of the RPG universe. The Dragon Quest series is consistently one of the most popular RPGs in the world. With over 35 million copies sold throughout its lifetime, the Fable franchise is making its debut on the PS2 with Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. They have a brand new alchemy system which allows the combination of various potions to create more powerful concoctions. And like most RPGs, there's a new skill master system where skill points earned from battles are used to learn new abilities. On top of it all, it's a 3D world, so the camera control is certainly welcome. But will it be enough to make it a hit in the States? But don't think Square Enix is done milking that Final Fantasy teeth just yet. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, is on the way. Centering squarely on the classic character Vince Valentine, this is no standard RPG. It's a blend of third-person action and first-person blasting. It's been dubbed the shooter RPG. And in classic Square Enix style, not much is known about the story. But we did get this hint. Uncover shocking truths never revealed in Midgard. Ooh, is Vincent Valentine dating Lindsay Lohan? Final Fantasy XII is here at E3, but unfortunately, it's not in playable form. Again. The story takes place in the world of Iblis, which may make some think that this is a sequel to the Final Fantasy Tactics, but that's simply not the case, as this one has a brand spanking new storyline. So, don't you feel stupid now? The overarching prose are focused on military and political conflict, and the unique art style makes it another one the fans will be clamoring for. But, come on, we're talking Final Fantasy here, so if they branded the logo on a cocktail napkin, fans would clamor for it. But oh, slow down, guys. Final Fantasy XII isn't expected for release until 2006. Here, behind me, is Kingdom Hearts 2, and yes, it's playable. Sora reprises his role as the main character on a continued quest to find his friends and King Mickey. You can expect to see your favorite Disney characters as well as cameos from some of Final Fantasy's biggest players. Count on the same classy implementation of both sides of the equation and the same Zelda-like gameplay that made the first game such a hit. When's it coming out? Well, nobody knows if Square Enix isn't talking. You know what? That's just goofy. You get it? Goofy? You guys try coming up with Disney jokes that won't get you sued. And finally, the movie that Square Enix fans are wishing was a game, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. This cinematic stunner is almost finished, and it will drop into the pudgy fingers of fans this fall. So there you have it, the strongest line of games Square Enix has shown up at E3 in years, and they're not even all RPGs. But guys, a word of advice for next year, give us some release dates.
Yeah, no release dates, but the slimes are back. Dragon Quest, the slimes.
Yes, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 8, nonetheless. You know, it's a cel-shaded RPG. It's done by the artist who did Dragon Ball, so you're familiar. It actually won Best RPG by OneUp.com.
There's one whole guy down there right now that's like, yeah, I love that game. I wish I had a girlfriend. So.
But I said to them at Square, I'm like, okay, where's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 been? Because they're not selling well. They did great in Japan, but not in the States.
Not a big North American
They're pushing this one, though. They're pushing 8, so hopefully, someone will buy it. One guy.
More than that one guy. Hopefully that's someone to play with. All right, so what else? We had it's all little Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts 2, more of the same. You follow Sora, Goofy, Donald Duck on their quest.
Oh, sweet.
Basically, Haley Joel Osment is back to do some voiceover work, and you're going to see a cameo by Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, so the ladies will love that.
Ladies love it.
Features, the main thing is that when you're in the battle mode, there's this new thing called the gimmick move. So whatever boss...
Is that wait, they actually called it the gimmick move?
That's what they told me.
Like when the developers just ran out of ideas, they're like, it's clearly a gimmick. Let's call it like it is.
Let's call it the gimmick move.
I'm tired. Let's get some coffee.
Well, the gimmick is, Kevin, shall I tell you?
Please.
Whatever boss you're fighting, your move switches up. So if you need wind, your move is wind. If you need water, your move is water. It's a gimmick.
That's clearly a gimmick. All right, and then
Yeah.
Advent Children. Not so much a game?
You know,
More of a DVD.
I love Final Fantasy so much.
Wait,
No.
the head goes up and down when you're excited.
Final Fantasy, the fanboys and fangirls are going to love it. It's a CG movie. It's a spin-off from the Final Fantasy VII game. Expected release in September. That's really all I can say about Final Fantasy the movie.
And you know what? Clearly, that's all I care to listen to.
Okay, good. There's
Laura.
actually one. Oh, yeah?
No, thank you so
nothing.
much.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
That's a high note. We're going to
Thanks,
cut
Kevin.
it off there.